Season speculation that Thistle would struggle to make a mid-table place have proved wildly inaccurate. They and Airdrie have blazed a trail for the rest to follow, and yesterday the Jags had poor Falkirk floundering at the very start. Archibald sweeping first-time cross leaves Hogarth struggling, and Scott McLean celebrating. Reports elsewhere claim Hogarth drops the ball, but our replay clearly shows he can't get a glove to it, and McLean has his 5th goal in 4 matches. If somewhat unfairly Falkirk's defending this season has been described as of the schoolboy nature, that's hardly surprising because it's not so long since some of them were. Rennie can cope with McLean, and this time Lennon causes Falkirk further embarrassment. McLean's determination is the deciding factor here, and Thistle stretch their lead. If Falkirk's frailty lies in their immaturity, youth can also have its benefits. If Alec Totten can keep together his team of youngsters, one day he'll have a side capable of competing with the best. Lee Miller shows why he's tipped for a bright future and has the Brockville support making claims for a penalty. Debatable claims perhaps, and the referee is unimpressed, and all Miller has for his troubles is a sore head. Alec Totten too has a few headaches of his own at this stage. John Lambie has shuffled his pack to great effect this season and pulled out another ace this week with the signing on loan from Millwall of Leon Constantine. His skill sets up Trigger McLean with a difficult chance, but his impertinent flick outsmarts Mile Hogarth to put Thistle on easy street. It's a piece of inspired thinking by McLean, and his 2nd goal shows why he's trigger happy. Totten made 2 half-time changes in an attempt to revive his side's fortunes, but they were lucky not to go further behind as Thistle maintained their pressure. This time it was Mark McCulloch demonstrating his abilities with a fine shot that goes unrewarded. The visiting fans liked it though. However, Thistle were to put further distance between the teams with a goal that neither the Falkirk defence or support will enjoy watching. 2 sclaffed clearance attempts leaves Martin Hardie in veritable acres of space, and it's 4-0 to the Jags. Hardie's been on the bench more often than not in recent weeks, but he's happy to tell the Thistle fans he's back. It's a decisive finish from Hardie, but watching this one will no doubt give Stephen Rennie indigestion. If Miles Hogarth had unfairly taken the rap for the 1st goal, he was to redeem himself. Leon Constantine was a constant threat to the Bairns, and strong running and a fine shot brought out the best in the Falkirk keeper. Constantine, meanwhile, looks to be a fan's favourite already. If by this time the Falkirk fans had given up and were heading for the pub, they were to find that patience is a virtue. So too did the on-field Bairns, taking their time with an intricate build-up. That is eventually rewarded with a goal, and it comes from another of those promising youngsters, Ian Morris. Morris's looping header leaves Arthur scrambling, but it's small compensation for the young Falkirk side, while John Lambie can be hugely pleased with his team's current table-topping position.
Says to the players that they come through this game, then at the end of the day it'll be a long way towards us establishing themselves, and as high as we are in the league.
Do you think Falkirk had trouble with you running at them as hard as you did?
I was quite surprised. I thought the first half, we made a lot of great passes, we made a lot of great chances. I mean, every time we went up the park we seemed to create chances, and we got the goals at the right time. We got a goal. I mean, the Big Kenny kept us in the game at 1-0 with a great save, and after that it was all one-way traffic.
Well, I said all season that, we're basically a very, very young side, so we're going to blow hot and cold, and that's what happens to us. 1 week they're very good, and next week maybe mediocre, but you're looking for a bit of consistency, a bit of continuity, and that seems to elude us at times. So, but today, consider it was a home tie, home game, we're very, very disappointed because, especially after the result against Dundee.
So an entertaining and high-scoring game at Brockville as Partick Thistle pick up 3 points and keep the pressure very much on Airdrie at the top of the division. But there's plenty more goals still to come in the programme.